welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I made a zero-waste dress out of some thrifted material. Zero waste can mean a lot of different things to people, but to me it means using sustainable materials and having the least amount of scraps possible left over from a project. So I first took my waist measurement for the bodice, which was 29 inches. And then I measured from about my shoulder down to my belly button, which was 18 inches. I cut the elastic to my waist measurement. I folded my fabric in half, then I cut two 15-inch by 18-inch rectangles. The 15 inches is my waist measurement divided in half and plus 1 to account for seam allowance, and the 18 inches is from my shoulder to belly button measurement. I enclosed the raw side seams on the longer edges of the rectangles by folding it in about a 1/4 inch, then folding again, ironing and sewing closed. To make the shape of the bodice, I crossed one side of the rectangle about 4 inches over the other side and about 8 inches high. Repeat for the other side. Now for the sleeve holes, I sewed 8 inches up either side. Now the bodice is finished. I think this would actually make a really cute shirt as well. The thrifted fabric was a little uneven at the bottom since someone had already cut into it, so I cut this off so that the edges of my skirt would be even. My skirt ended up being about 20 inches long by 54 inches wide because that's how much fabric I had left. But really you can make it whatever size you want depending on your fabric size. I sewed the raw edges of the sides of the skirt piece about 3/8 of an inch in, folded over twice to give it a clean finish. I then pinned and sewed the two sides of the skirt together and ironed the seams open. I sewed 2 lines of basting stitches around the skirt so that I would be able to match it up with the bodice. I pinned the bodice and the skirt right sides together, pulling the basting stitches as I went to match them up nicely. I pulled out the basting stitches before continuing with the casing for the elastic band. To make the casing for the elastic band at the waist is a little bit tricky, so pay close attention here. I basically started by folding in the fabric towards the bodice and ironed the raw seams. Then I flipped the fabric to the right side, folded the fabric to the size of the elastic band, and pinned to make a little casing. When sewing this, I made sure not to get any other parts of the dress caught in it, and I also left a small opening so I could thread the elastic through. I used a little tool to help me thread the elastic through, but you can just use a safety pin too. Once the elastic is in, sew the two ends together so it's secure. Now sew the other side of the casing to the fabric, again ensuring not to get any other parts of the dress caught in it. We're almost done the dress, we just have to finish the seams of it. I did this by folding the fabric in about 3/8 of an inch and ironing, and then about 1/2 an inch ironing and sewing this seam. These are all the scrap pieces left over from this project, so I'm going to make a scrunchie and a tie wrap for the dress to finish it off. I tried to use up as much of it as I could, but I still did have a few little fabric scraps. If you're looking up ways to use up fabric scraps, you can check out some of my other videos. Here's the finished dress. I hope that this video gave you some inspiration on making more low-waist sewing pieces. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.